You know they got a verse in the Bible, right? It says for you not to indulge in the swine, right? Now y'all motherfuckers are so motherfucking stupid that you think in your motherfucking mind that's tough. That means don't eat pork. You are so fucking stupid. You are so wrong. Indulging in the swine. You know what indulging in the swine really means? Anything that they say, if you listen to it, you're indulging in the swine. That's what that means. That means you're dishonoring this and you're honoring this. You're indulging in the swine. That's swine. And you don't even know it. Look at it. Isn't it swarthy? Right? Don't they lie on a daily basis? Aren't they known for being liars? Swine. You're indulging in the swine when you listen to anything that they're saying. That's what indulging in the swine really means. There's two things going on this land. The first thing is the Constitution. They're articles of the Constitution. Right. Are you honoring the articles of the Constitution? Or are you worried about the amendments to the Constitution? Because if you're worried about the amendments to the Constitution, then you're indulging in the swine. Why is that? Because they, look at that shit. They are the ones that made the amendments. The amendments are swine. The amendments, get it? That means you changed the Constitution. You made up something. So if you amend the Constitution, that's not the Constitution. That's something you just made up. It doesn't mean anything. It's not over the Constitution. Amendments are not over the Constitution. So if you're worried about the amendments, you're indulging in the swine. Because they are the ones that made the amendments. Yeah. They're all about amendments to the Constitution. Amendments, right? So if you listen to them, right, then you're dishonoring the Constitution. Because they ain't talking about the Constitution. They ain't talking about the articles of the Constitution. They are talking about the amendments. And what are the amendments for? The amendments are for uniform commercial codes. What are uniform commercial codes? Uniform commercial codes are black codes. And what are black codes? Black codes are slave codes. Exactly. There are two things going on here. The Constitution, which is called Articles, Article 1, Article 2, Article 3 of the Constitution, which they never talk about. They always talk about amendments, swine, swarthy, something that they just made up out the blue because it's called black codes. Amendments are black codes. And you don't even care to know that. Hey, NATO. I just broke it down for you. What you gonna do, NATO? C197-36715 El Royale, NATO. United States still ain't paid their taxes. NATO, what you gonna do? NATO. And all y'all that's running up behind the swine, they all police enforce codes, uniform, commercial codes. What does that mean? That means they can only enforce those codes on people that are in uniform or are working in a commercial capacity. Then they can enforce those codes on them. Uniform, commercial codes, amendments to the Constitution, black codes, slave codes, right? Because you're at work. You're at work. But these people are saying you're at work 24/7 so they can enforce those codes on you even in your sleep. That's why they come kicking down your door at 3 o'clock in the morning, enforcing slave codes, black codes, uniform commercial codes, amendments to the Constitution. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you think. Law is law. When if you go against the Constitution, the articles of the Constitution, and go along with the amendments to the Constitution, you are treasonous. And you deserve whatever you get. Because now you know. How do you know? Look it up, because I told you. So once you look it up, then you know. But if you don't look it up, you're a slave. You're a slave. And you're dishonoring the republic. And to the republic for which it stands. Don't care what you think. Don't care what you believe. Law is law. And trust me, law is coming back to this land. Understand that. C197-36715 El Royale, NATO, United Nations, Department of Justice.